This is Matrix Lord 212. Good morning, everybody. All right, so I felt I had to make this video because of all the stuff that was happening. I got a wonderful shout out from Jacob on his channel, Galaxy Man Show Channel 2. Thank you very much, Jacob. And I know Jacob for a long time, so I appreciate the shout out. But in the comments section was Daniel, who used to be on my show, and he was spreading hatred on this. Now, I didn't see this when I went on to like the YouTube app because I guess he blocked me. So I didn't see any comments, but when Jacob shared the Instagram link, I saw these horrible comments. I also, and for whatever reason, I thought we addressed this on Who Fire, but I guess we have to address it again. There was, we've been doing podcasts usually around 10:30 at night. And Daniel had sent me a message way back when, like, I guess it was like a month or two ago, whatever it was, that not to send him a link because it's too late and he didn't want to wake up from getting a link. And unless I do the podcast earlier, he can't do the podcast, so don't send him a link. So, of course, I respect that, and anybody who's on my show or want to bother them. So I didn't send him the link that night, like he said, and I did a podcast. I did everything show. The next day, Daniel flipped out and started talking to Jacob, saying how he was pissed that he wasn't invited to the podcast because I guess there was all this stuff in the podcast that he wanted to talk about. So he went on to Jacob saying that he wishes that I die and members of my cast die from natural causes because I show favoritism by not inviting him. Now, again, I thought we addressed this because we did a Who Fire, and that's like a special podcast where Whovians that have gripe with each other come in there. And Daniel admitted he was wrong and he was sorry. And for whatever reason, I thought that was put to rest. Like, because it was explained basically, you didn't want to come into the podcast, so I didn't invite you, but now you're wishing me dead. It was like craziness. So what followed the next day was that Daniel spread hatred to Jacob for telling me their conversation, and he threatened Jacob and he did all these different things, and it was horrible. And I found out about it, and of course the two rules that we have with our group is you don't disrespect any members of the Real Whovians cast or the host. So, I know Daniel's had problems in the past, so I contacted him, and I said, you can't be attacking people. And then he just kept going on and on and on. And then he started getting personal, bashing me and my own family and different things. Like, he just talking warped out there, like he knows about my history or something. So I said, you know what, I'm going to block you. I blocked him because he was having some mental issue. He tried reaching out to members of the Real Whovians cast and tried to brainwash people, like, with hatred that I'm a bad person, which I don't know how I'm a bad person if you don't want a link to come into the cast and then I don't give you a link and then you're mad you're not in the cast. This is just silliness and nonsense. He's talking about favoritism, but yet he doesn't want a link to the cast. I don't understand. So he reached out to members of my group, and when he didn't get what he wanted, he started bashing every member that he reached out to, which was really messed up. Like, he blocks people, then you can't see what he's saying about you, and he's spreading hatred. Now, this is where things can get dangerous because, again, I don't know from the background because I'm blocked what he's saying, and all it takes is to reach the wrong person. Like, it could be a psychopath or something. The next thing you know, you have a situation. So Daniel is continually spreading hatred. So last night, when Jacob sent me the link to see what was going on the channel, he gave me a shout out. I started to see that my subscribers, some of them, were pissed at what he was saying behind my back, and they retaliated, which I don't want that. I don't want people to if someone's spreading hatred about me, don't hate on the person. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the person's having issues, whatever. So that's what I definitely don't want. I definitely don't want. But the problem with that is that Daniel was engaging them and making it worse. So Daniel has some issues, and I don't know what he's going through, like in his head of his, but spreading hatred is the wrong answer, and that's why I figured I'll leave him alone, block him, because for whatever reason he's not making any sense. If you don't want to have a link to the cast, and I respect your wishes, and then we do a cast and you're mad you're not in there, it's a contradiction. So I really don't want to do a video about this because I don't like to have dirty laundry, but I feel that it could get dangerous because for whatever reason he's trying to really spread so much hatred that, again, he could wind up reaching somebody that could be a lunatic, that's a stalker or something, and we don't need that. So Daniel, if you're watching this, I'm gonna unblock you. We need to have a little chat, but I don't want you doing this. There's no reason for this hatred. I didn't do anything to you at all. I respected your wishes by not sending you the link to come in the cast. And also, too, I don't do casts every day because I work. And people have to understand that. I understand I gave you guys a lot of, some people, not everybody. There's a few, very, very few people who get personally upset when I don't post videos, which, I would be upset too because I want to listen to me. But but the problem is that I'm a human being. So, like with this root canal, I'm in pain right now. I'm going to play PlayStation 4. I was about to. I'm in my pajamas. I got my Pac-Man shirt on or whatever. So, there are times where I'm not going to do casts or I'm not going to do videos, either because I'm tired from work, or I'm working, or I'm sick. It could be like surgery with the mouth, which I stopped doing casts after that last night. So what I'm trying to say is just, no matter what the situation is, communication is key. Always reach out to the person if you have an issue with them. Don't start, trying to create an army to destroy the person for no reason. There's nothing going on where would warrant him hating on me. And I'm pretty sure his family doesn't know what he's doing, because they would probably put a stop to that. Or maybe they yes him to death because they just don't want to deal with him. But, you're doing a dangerous thing, Daniel. And the stuff that you've said to Jacob, to other people, is disgusting. Wishing death on people. You have a lot of issues that, I don't think a conversation with you is going to cure this. I don't think a conversation with you is going to stop this. Take a long look at yourself and seeing, maybe it's not me at all. Maybe it's just you're miserable in your life or something. But, this can't keep going on where you're going all over the place trying to destroy my name or Scott or anybody, because this is just nuts. So I'm going to be unblocking you, and then we're going to see what's up. And then maybe I'll get you in a cast and see what the problem is. All right, guys, have a great day. Maybe you're doing it for attention. I don't know. All right, guys, take care. Bye for now.